Domestic violence is always, always wrong, and it's never, ever right. Don't do it. A mother aged 40 and her 2-year-old killed in homicide. The father, age 46, shot dead by deputies in River Ridge home. 2 other children, daughters, were also shot. One is in critical condition. God bless the family and friends. Damn.
This morning, we continue to follow breaking news of a homicide investigation in River Ridge. Jefferson Parish deputies say a man opened fire on his family, killing his wife and a small child. 2 other children were injured. Deputies then shot and killed that man. Winston Reed is live in River Ridge with more on this investigation this morning. Hey there again, Winston.
Hey there, Mike. Good morning. Yes, I'm at the corner of Mary Lane and Stephen Drive, where JPSO deputies are surrounding that home that they say a man opened fire on his family early this morning. And I'm standing beside one of the neighbors, AJ Reyes, who tells me that he is actually friends with the family. Mr. Reyes, thank you for joining us this morning. First of all, tell me, who is this man? What's his name? And then talk about your relationship with this family.
His name is Glenn, and the family is like a really cool family. They have a few kids, and the oldest girl plays basketball every single day. And when I see them play every day outside, they ride the bikes, skateboarding, like back in the day when I was a kid. Instead of being in a room watching a video machine like most kids today, they actually play all day long. I talk to them. They come over to the house. My wife makes freeze-dried candy. I always want some freeze-dried candy. And when they pass by in the neighborhood, they roll down the window, stop at the house. We say hi. I've never seen the family argue. It's a happy, loving family. The children look after each other all the time, and the neighborhood looks after each other all the time. And I've never seen them argue. So this is really a sad day because it was a really loving family that I've seen in this neighborhood, and this neighborhood is like that. Everybody pulls together.
So what I'm hearing is that this obviously caught you by surprise, and you had a really close relationship with this family. You tell me his name is Glenn. Has there ever been any signs of domestic violence, any issues that have gone on that may have raised any red flags up to this point? It doesn't seem like it, but I think it's fair to ask.
No, Glenn is more visible in the neighborhood, when outside the house watching the kids, but his wife comes out and does a garden every year, and she waves hi and whatnot, but she's more introverted than Glenn is. Glenn is more social, but she's not, in other words, mean. She's just shy, I think.
Do you know where Glenn worked? Just trying to get more information on him.
Yes and no. I know that he was a musician, but I don't think he does that for a living. And outside of that, I really didn't ask him what he did. Every time we did talk, we would talk about the kids and my grandkids.
What do you know the name of the other family members, the wife, the kids?
I do and I don't. I'm really bad with. I work 16 hours a day, so I'm never home, and I see the kids all the time, and I don't know their name, and that's just me being not remembering. That's all.
Obviously, this is a devastating time for that family. The 2 girls who are currently in the hospital recovering from their gunshot wounds. This is also a difficult time for the neighbors who knew these people. So, Mr. Reyes, just tell me, how are you feeling right now?
It's really sad because the 13-year-old and the 9-year-old. Not only did they come to our house a lot, but they would stroll the baby, up and down the street, and we'd all say hi, and we'd look at the baby, and they talk to us all the time. And you never seen any kind of negativity or fear or in the house. They always were playing together. Never seen an argument. So yes, this is really sad because they always looked after each other, these kids. They must have been devastated, especially the 13-year-old, watching the scene unfold.
All right. Well, you just heard it from AJ Reyes, a friend of the family here, which raises more questions because it doesn't seem like there was any past incidents of violence or any red flags. But so that raises more questions about the intention behind the man who was the suspect who opened fire on his family early this morning. Reporting live in River Ridge, Winston Reed, WWL, Louisiana.
Just a heartbreaking scene out there.
WWL Louisiana Weekend News begins with breaking news.
And good morning to you on this rainy Saturday here on the South Shore. I'm Mike McDaniel. Thanks for being with us. We will check in with WWL meteorologist Brooke Laser for a look at your weekend and upcoming bitter cold forecast in just a moment. But first, we are following breaking news out of Jefferson Parish, where a mother and her 2-year-old daughter were killed after what authorities believe was a case of domestic violence. 2 other children injured and the father killed by a deputy. Our Winston Reed joining us now live from River Ridge with what we know so far. Hey there, Winston.
Hey there, Mike. Good morning. I'm in the area of the 10,000 block of Stephen Avenue, where investigators say a man shot and killed his wife and small child. And investigators found that wife and small child in this home surrounded by red JPSO crime scene tape. When deputies arrived on scene early this morning, they shot and killed that man who was carrying a firearm at the time of his death. Again, deputies found the small child and the woman inside that home in the hallway, and they also found 2 other children, a 9-year-old and a 13-year-old, suffering from gunshot wounds inside the home. Both were taken to the hospital and were told that the 9-year-old underwent surgery and is in critical condition. The oldest child, who made the 911 call, is recovering as well after being shot in the ankle by her father. That's according to JPSO. Sheriff Joseph Lapinto, he describes the devastation that led up to that 911 dispatch call.
Our deputies arrived here pretty quickly inside. I got to tell you, I just listened to the 911 tape, and hearing the child make that 911 call is pretty devastating right now, to be honest with you.
And again, investigators have been here since early this morning. You see that red tape surrounding that home. When we asked JPSO if there have been any past offenses by the suspect and if there has been any domestic violence issues within this home, Joseph Lapinto, he did not go into detail. He said he does not know at this time, but we will learn more information in the coming days. I also just spoke to a neighbor who says he doesn't know the family and the man that well. He doesn't know his name, but he did say that his grandchildren sometimes play outside in the street with their kids in the past. So we're trying to learn more information on who this suspect is and what was the intention behind this man shooting and killing his wife and small child, and also injuring his 2 other daughters inside this home in River Ridge. Reporting live in River Ridge, Winston Reed, WWL, Louisiana.
Just a tragic scene in Jefferson Parish.
A crucial reminder here, help is available if you or anyone you know is a victim of domestic violence. You can call the phone number there on your screen or simply text the word START to 88788.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.